Hey everyone, AJ Roberts here, and today I'm going to talk about the basic conjugate training system with you. So the conjugate system is a 4-day system made up of 2 max effort days and 2 dynamic days, and every day we do repetition method for the accessory movements. So let's break it down. What you see here is day 1 is max effort lower. Day 2, which is a Wednesday, is max effort upper. Friday is dynamic effort lower. And then Saturday is dynamic effort upper. Okay? I'll break these days down and make it real simple for you. Basically, max effort, what max effort means is on a max effort day, we're going to work up to a 1 rep max on a lower body exercise. This could be a squat, this could be a deadlift, it could be any lower body exercise you choose. We're going to work up to as much weight as possible for 1 repetition. Same thing on max effort upper. On max effort upper, we're going to work up on an upper body exercise up to a 1 repetition, as much weight as possible. Now on dynamic days it gets a little different. On dynamic days we're going to use on the lower body day what's called a 3-week pendulum wave, which basically means we're going to go up for 3 weeks and then cycle back round on the percentages. So what we have here, we have 12 sets of 2 on the first week, and we're going to use 50%, and that's 50% of the exercise you're using. So for a back squat you would use 50% of your 1 rep max back squat. All right, plus 25% in accommodating resistance, which is bands or chains, okay? Now if you don't have bands or chains, you can just use 75% this week. Week 2 is 12 sets of 2 again. This time we're at 55% plus 25%, and week 3 we're at 60% plus 25%. And again, if you don't have bands or chains, you can just go at 75, 80, and 85% of your 1 rep max. Now, at Westside, using the conjugate system, we always box squat on this day, and the benefits can be found online for that. But any lower body exercise is going to work for this. We stick to the squats because obviously the squats are the king of all exercises. And then on Saturday for dynamic effort upper, we used to do pendulum waves, but things have changed over time. Right now, every week we switch. So every week we do a different dynamic effort upper body movement. And typically for us, it's a bench press movement. But you could use overhead or any movement you choose. We'll do 9 sets of 3, and the percentage we use is a lot lower typically. It's about 35% plus 25% in accommodating resistance. And again, that's 35% of your 1 rep max. Now, we'll do here for bench press, what we'll do is we'll do 3 sets with a closed grip, 3 sets with a medium grip, and then 3 sets with a wide grip. So we actually changed the grips doing that, and then again we changed the exercise. And so let's say you did a bench press 1 week, the following week you may do a floor press, the following week you may do an overhead press if you're rotating that in there. Same with the max effort day. So it's very similar except for we're using a percentage. Now in terms of assistant movements, very simple. For upper and lower we do the same movements, not necessarily the same exercise, but the same muscle groups we train them both on both days. So both the assistants selection essentially hits the same muscles on both the dynamic day and the max effort day. So on lower body days, what we're going to hit is we're going to hit the hamstrings, we're going to hit the glutes, we're going to hit the lower back, and we're going to hit the abdominals. Okay, we do the same thing on the max effort day. And then for upper body, what we're going to do is we're going to hit the shoulders, the tries, the chest, and then of course the upper back. Okay, so those are the basic movements, and we'll hit lats with upper back as well. But those are the basic movements. And again, we do hamstrings, glutes, lower back on max effort day, hamstrings, glutes on dynamic day, shoulder, tries, chest, lats, upper back on both the days. The difference is obviously in the exercise selection, the sets and reps that we can do. But essentially what you do is 3 to 5 sets for repetition, so 8s to 12s, and if you go with a band movement or something like you may do higher repetitions, but very, very similar to like bodybuilding or something like that. We're really trying to train the muscles that need to get stronger and bigger, so that's the purpose of the repetition method, or accessories as most people call them. All right, so that's the overview. The one thing to take note before I go is essentially I've drawn it out here. We've got a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. The key is the 72 hours between the two. So if you notice, between Monday and Friday, Wednesday and Saturday, Sunday, 72 hours. all right? This is going to be optimal for muscle recovery, okay? Anything less than this, we don't fully recover unless you're a super athlete who, somehow is recovering quicker, which I see a lot nowadays as people are in better shape and really, superior athletes. And so if you're one of those guys that can recover in 24 hours 100% and you know it, fantastic. But for the majority of people, most people, 72 hours is going to be what you need. And when you follow this system with the two max effort days, 2 dynamic days, plus the repetition, you pretty much can get stronger and stronger and stronger. And again, we use this for powerlifting at Westside Barbell with the Conjugate system. We have trainers all over the world using this in their facilities with all sorts of athletes, from MMA fighters to football players to soccer players, you name it, we have someone doing it. Methods are proven in science and backed by results. So if you're interested in doing it, you can look into more of this, check it out, and I'll talk to you soon.